Hello.
Hello everybody, how
Oh
are
my God. We've mixed it up and we're running things a little bit differently tonight. So I've got this whole little streaming thing going on in front of me that we've never done before. So I'm really hoping if you can give me just some thumbs up in the comments, let me know that it's all working smoothly.
If you can see us, if you can hear us, if everything's all good, give us some thumbs up, it'd be great. Yeah, this is just that countdown. Like, I was getting quite nervous there. I know you were pretty nervous too.
I've been really nervous tonight because this is the first time. I ran my own private stream earlier today. I was like, oh, no one can see this. This is good. I think it's working. And then it said there was 2 watching. I'm like, what? Stop. So I don't know. Someone may have seen it.
I just want to quickly touch on our outdoor lighting situation that we got going on here. I've just put something up on the socials just to show a few people there, but literally we got our steady rock lights in the car, we've got a couple of head torches, and then we've got our lights on the caravan. So
that's our lighting.
If you want a lighting studio on the road, this is pretty much how you can do it.
It's pretty funny. Oh,
crazy. And
our washing is right here. That's how we pegged our lights
I actually had to put the camera this way just so you didn't see the shanty town in the background. So
that's all good. So yeah, pretty much tonight, one of the main reasons that we wanted to talk to you is introduce our next camp out event. So, oh yeah, we're getting all the thumbs up too. I'm noticing now, which is cool. It means it's working. Yay, it makes me excited. The
big Brisbane camp out. I tell you what, this has been a very talked about sort of event that's going to come up, because I think after we did that episode with Wee Jasper and really showcased what a camp out's all about, it's really
hyped it up a bit.
Yeah, it has. It definitely has. So yeah, Brisbane's going to be massive. It's in an area too that's really built up. There's a lot of people from Brisbane and around that area, so I think that's definitely going to help.
Should we tell them where it is?
I think we can tell them where it is.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to do the honours?
We are going to a place called Gucci Creek Escape.
Keep a G rated, girls. Come on.
Yeah, Gucci. So it's actually up just north of Gympie.
Yeah.
It's a really, really cool campsite. It's on a 600-acre cattle farm. The guys up there basically run like a hip camp / their own business, and it's going to be absolutely perfect for what we want to do. You probably would have seen the dates already on Facebook. It's from the 15th to the 18th of June. So we did tell you that a couple of weeks ago, but we were still figuring out the particulars for the event. So it's a bit exciting.
Yeah.
It is, hey?
Oh, seriously, like it's always the hardest part, I guess, of each camp out is trying to find the perfect location to try and accommodate for so many people, so many vans, and then also to throw in a few little activities and entertainment sort of style things in there as well. So I think Gucci Creek's definitely got it. I reckon it's going to be an absolute killer spot, and it's going to tick all the boxes for what we want to do. So yeah. Very excited.
So basically, a few of the things we want to talk about, and another reason we want to do the live was not only tell you where it is, although you're probably over on your computer right now looking at Gucci Creek. Don't worry, you're going to see a couple of photos in a minute and I'll show you a bit more about what's going on. But we wanted to talk to you because this one's, if you keep seeing me look here too, I've got notes so I don't forget to tell you things. This one's actually going to be a ticketed event.
Yes.
We did really briefly touch on that when we did the camp out episode, but there are a few reasons for that. And we started off with a camp out with 60 people, which went to near on 100 to, what was it then, 130 I think it was?
Roughly that.
To now, the last one was 200
people. So it's growing exponentially. Yeah. It's getting bigger and bigger and bigger. So
ticketing does a few things for us. It means that we can cap the numbers so we know exactly how many people are coming and actually control that, because the way we've done it in the past is everyone's booked through the campsite we're going to. And I mean, where we've been is awesome and they've been really helpful trying to tell us the numbers as best as possible, but we can't 100% keep track. So by ticketing it, it means that we can actually keep track of those numbers. The other thing as well, for example, the last camp out we had the band come out, and that was something that was kind of a last minute, well, not a last minute idea. We thought about it from the get-go, but we've never done a band before and we had no idea how much it was going to cost to actually get a band to come out and see us. So
I don't think that we've ever even gone down that track to even find out to do something for an event.
I had no idea.
We never thought we'd be doing something like this ever. So to be going down this pathway of trying to justify how much things cost and how often you're going to have them there, how long you're going to have them there, are they going to be good, all this sort of stuff. So there was a lot of that sort of going on, but they ended up being amazing, by the way, the vibe. So
Revive.
Revive,
the vibe.
Well, they gave off a good vibe.
Yeah, righto. So that was one of the things. So pretty much the only thing where there's ever been any money come back to us from this event is when we sell merch. And that merch has gone into some of the gift cards that we've had, although some are given to us, some of them we've provided, all the games we've arranged, you know, the band we've paid for. So a lot of those little extra things come out of our back pocket. So we're really just trying to stay in the green. So that's the reason it's being ticketed anyway. So moving from that as well, the event itself will actually be live on our website right now. So when you go over there, there's going to be
now. This is happening right now.
Another reason I've been so nervous. I'm like, I've got to schedule this on the site and schedule this and use a new streaming app, and oh my god.
We thought we'd just go on a blank canvas and just go whammo, here it is.
Yeah.
Jump on it. If you want to get a ticket now, this is your opportunity.
It's already there. So we're going to run through a few of the details with you and actually show you that. So you don't have to do it this very second if you don't want to. But pretty much it's a 3-day or a 3-night event, I should say. The ticket is a overall cost to cover that 3-day period, so we're not going to run a 1 or a 2-day ticket at all. It's going to be a 3-day ticket, and that again is just to do with budget and how much we've actually got going on at this camp out. Adults work out to be $49 per day, and children are $10 per day, and infants will be free. So that's the rate. That's just what it is. That includes everything, which we'll go through in a minute. At this venue as well, pets are welcome. So if you've got your doggos and you want to bring them along, they're more than welcome. The day trip that we're doing to the pub, they're going to be welcome as well. So you've got no issues there. The sites themselves at Gucci Creek Escape, there is no power. However, if you bring your own tanks of water, you can actually refill with water on site with rainwater as well. So let's go into the website. So this is why I have the streaming app. So hang on.
We'll give you a first-hand experience on how to navigate through the website so you can get yourself some tickets.
So I'm hoping now that you're going to be able to see my website. My screen, I should say. So I might wait for a couple of thumbs up on that in the meantime. Just make sure you can definitely see my screen, because otherwise I'll be talking about something that isn't going to benefit you at all.
You're experiencing all this for the first time with us.
Seriously.
So if it crashes and goes to crap right now, you were there with us.
I'm so nervous. You have no idea. Come on, guys.
There we go.
Yeah, okay, cool. So you can see the website. So this is our front page of our website. So when you go on there, bigozexplorers.com, this is what it's going to look like. You can see there that there's an events tab. So under there now, we've got the Brisbane camp out. There's also Mackay and Cairns. We're working on them as we speak. So we've got an location for Mackay, we've got a possible one for Cairns, and we're working out all the activities for that. But anyway, you click on Brisbane camp out and it's going to bring you to this page, and this is everything you need to do to be able to come to the camp out. So basically your first step here is you can book your tickets. So it's as simple as buying a t-shirt or anything else online. It's just a product. It's something that you can buy and you can add it to cart. So you can see here the price. This is your 3-day rate. It's broken down to $49 per day. Children are $30 or $10 per day, and infants are free. And when you go into that product, if we're going to add this to cart, so in this product, this is the camp out location. So it's got 600 acres. It actually runs along a creek as well. They've got their own toilets. When you come down, you can see all the inclusions. So we've written in here everything that's included for the camp out. So we've got live music on the Friday and Saturday. There's going to be giveaways and a QR code you can scan to be a part of all of those. There's a massive marquee set up that they're going to have. We're doing a barbecue lunch at a local hotel. The meal at that barbecue lunch is included for everyone. If you have any dietary requirements, they're also going to be included. The only thing that isn't included is alcohol. We're going to have movie nights on 2 nights, which will be set outside. Movie nights on 2 nights set up outside for the kids so that the parents can enjoy the band, but they'll be in eyesight, but they can watch a movie. We also have Tyler from Wandering Weighing Services doing free weighs of caravans on Wednesday to Friday between, I think it was 8 and 3 off memory. It's in the agenda, which is up here. So they will be happening as well. So you need to book that in quick smart if you want to have a spot for that. We're doing cattle feeding. There's a treasure hunt for the kids. There's all lawn games that are going to be there for adults and kids alike. I can't wait to have a go at them. A jumping castle all weekend. Come and have a photo with us, see us. There's also the final thing that's on there is the Big Oz Confessions booth, which is something that came about after the last episode. So you would have seen Clayton.
I know there's going to be a few out there after the last camp out probably laughing their asses off right now.
Yeah.
Because,
they stole our camera.
Well, you would have seen it in the last
episode. And that's where the Big Oz Confessions has come from. Well, between late night conversations.
Yeah. There was certain groups of people after each night sitting around, having a few drinks, just having a bloody good old time. There was some awesome stories, heaps of nicknames. But then, after Clayton stole that camera that afternoon, it sort of gave us that idea to sort of give you guys the opportunity to sort of go into a makeshift booth as such and basically do whatever. G-rated possibly, PG would be nice, but just have fun with it. Like, leave us a message.
It can be.
Tell us your experience, what you love about what we're doing, what you loved about the camp out, just bits and pieces like that, because we're going to pick a few of them and we're going to put them into the episode and then share them through each episode that we do for these camp outs. So it's a cool way to get you guys involved as much as you're there. You can be even more a part of it when the episode comes out.
It's kind of like a digital guest book or whatever you want to leave for us. And we're going to pick a favourite one out of there as well who will win an Anaconda voucher. And there will be select ones that get put through the episode for that camp out. So if I go back to the computer screen again. So the other thing that's in here is the agenda. So you guys are always hassling me, what's happening with the agenda? When's it going to come out?
The most crucial part of
now you can read it now. So you've got a really good idea of what's actually going on, where you're going. Any of these little black bits here, they're clickable links, so you can go in and have a look at what that's all about. And it gives you all your time breakdown as well. Then we've got frequently asked questions. So this is a lot of the things that you might want to know. What isn't included? Can I arrive before the Thursday? I don't have a caravan, but I want to come. What else? Can you come for 1 or 2 nights? I kind of touched on that before. What the lunch is. There's a couple other things in here which I wanted to mention. Oh yes, there's a dump point available if you have a dump point on board. You can have a campfire if you want one. There's coffee and supplies available. And if you need to cancel, you'll be able to cancel up until a certain period of time before the camp as well. If there's anything we've forgotten, tell us and we can add it in there. Finally, just the location. So you've got a map there that you can zoom in and have a look through and find out exactly where it is. So that's pretty much everything for the website. But you'll be able to go on there now and read it at your own pace and find out what you think about it. But we've released how many? We've got a certain number of heads.
We've got a select amount that we're going to release tonight, obviously, and there's going to be available. We will do a second run of tickets because I know there's going to be a group of people, or quite a few, that aren't going to see this, or probably see this for a little, some time. So
some people are only on social, so they miss this on YouTube, and then they'll go, oh, if I knew, I would have, got a ticket.
Yeah, so it's just giving, you guys another chance to be able to get those tickets. If you have missed out, or you feel like you've lost that opportunity.
So you've got more than one platform that need to know, in a sense. So that'll happen in a couple of weeks' time. If you want to know about that, you've got to join the Camp Out Crew Facebook page. Yeah,
make sure you're part of that, because that's basically where every piece of information will go through about any camp out at any one time. So it's a Facebook one. We'll have a link somewhere, I'm sure we can put it up. You can join that way. So it's pretty simple. You answer like 3 questions and pretty simple stuff, and then you're a part of the group. So all things camp out is the place to be on the camp out page.
The other thing I should mention too, there's a couple of things that aren't on that agenda or that page yet, and that's because we're just perfecting those details. It's going to be... We got
a couple of things.
It's going to be cool.
Yeah, we got a couple of great ideas. It's just still finding out if we can still get them or not. So...
Well, not whether we can, it's just whether it works or not. So just...
Yeah, well, that too. Yeah.
We will let you know as that comes out again on the Facebook Camp Out Crew page. The only thing that I probably mentioned that isn't included, so alcohol at the pub isn't included. Bring your own food and drinks along just for the period of the weekend. We can't feed everyone as well. If you want ice or firewood, you can buy that from the store. And the Camp Out Crew merch as well, that's an additional purchase if you want to get that as well. So what was the other thing? Oh, just make sure too, when you book your tickets and you purchase those tickets, that you add the right amount of adults and the right amount of children to your booking, because we will have someone checking on arrival just to make sure we got all the right numbers and that coming through.
Yeah.
And that's also to do with, you know, the pub. There's only so many people we can take to the pub and stuff like that, so we've got to stay within our numbers.
Yeah, we've got to, as much as we're capping it, we've got to try and stay under a certain amount of numbers, because then it'll just get out of control, and then the location that we've chosen for that amount of people is not going to be, you know, suitable. So
if you've got any questions too, start popping them in now. Just we're about 20 seconds in front of you, so they'll start coming up by the time we get there.
Yeah.
But the camp outs in general, there's been a lot of people from like South Australia, Tasmania,
Oh, we got
WA.
people from all over the country at the moment saying, "Oh, when are you coming to such and such?" Or when can we come to one? We're over the other side of Australia and stuff like that. So
even Victoria, they're looking for it again.
Yeah. So I can safely say and confirm that this won't be stopping anytime soon. We absolutely love doing this and bringing people together and just connecting with so many awesome like-minded people. It's we want to try and do this right the way around Australia.
It's not just work for us, like we get to build that community and be a part of it as well, and get to know you guys. And
oh, definitely, it's definitely not work, that's for sure.
Face-to-face manner as well, which was really cool.
Yeah, so if you're in NT, WA, you know, SA, anywhere around the country, we will be coming to your state sometime and doing multiple campouts, I'd say, because especially WA, you're a bloody big state, so I could just imagine how many we could probably tick off over there for sure. So yes, there will be around Australia, and we're bloody stoked to be able to get out there and do as many as possible.
If you're a vendor as well, or you're a musician, or you own a brewery, a pub, a station, a reserve, you know, you manage a caravan park, whatever it is, and you think, oh, I could put something in towards these, regardless of where they're going to be held so far and the ones you know about. Even if you're in WA and you think there's something which is really suitable, like get in touch with us and let us know. Yeah. Again, if I take you over to the computer, hang on, you can go up here, contact us. Any, the general or business, they both come through to us, so we can get back in touch with you and plan something, basically.
Yeah, well, again, it comes back to like supporting small businesses. You know, people that have like businesses and companies that can, you know,
supporting
help us
the
out,
locals
and
where we go,
and we can help them out and make, you know, the camp outs bigger and better.
So there's a couple of questions here. Will there be a coffee van? There's no coffee van at this one, but there is like a kiosk store there.
Yeah, it's like a cafe kind of style there.
7 to 10 a.m. it's open for coffee, frappes, hot chocolates, things like that, and the kiosk is open all day for like general groceries and stuff. Where is the confessions merch? That hasn't happened yet. We'll have to see how well this goes.
We'll see how this next camp out goes, and if it's a hit, I'll say it now. If it goes well, I'll make merch.
Someone said, is there a spoon licking game? I reckon that's a really great idea. And Chris can take part. I'll just, you know, judge, because I don't care.
As long as it's plastic, I'm all for it.
Oh, whatever. The capping number, we're looking at doing 100 adults. So the last camp out was 200 in total, including kids and everything. So we're kind of going with what Paradise Valley was, which was the one before, and that was a good number still. It was really manageable. Yeah,
it's manageable, it's personal, it's not inundated that we are run off our feet and not getting around to everybody. So that's another big reason why we've capped it, because we want to spend more time with you guys.
Someone just said, I don't have a caravan, but I have a swag and will cook my little butt off if that helps. That's FEA Food. So he's in Brisbane. He's been wanting to like catch up and do a cook up for ages.
Yeah, 100%.
You don't have to cook your butt off. It's okay. But you can also come in a swag if you want to. You don't have to have a caravan.
No.
There's toilets and hot showers and everything there as well. So
just quickly, I have been asked a couple of times if I have a camper trailer, can I still come to the camp outs? I don't care what you have. If you have a swag, you have a camper trailer, you have a caravan, you're living in a rooftop tent, whatever it is, you're more than welcome to come along and just enjoy everything that we have on offer. It doesn't matter what you're in. We welcome absolutely everybody. So
there's already been a couple of people that are booked, but there's someone here as well who said, are you able to do a day visit? That's Gail. I just need to check and see how these numbers go, and if that's the case, again, just join that Camp Out Crew Facebook page, because anything that's updates to do with these particular events will go in there. It's literally down to more of a numbers, and our budget as well. So we're paying to have a big area within this place, and so you can all come along and be a part of this, as well as all the games, the jumping castle, the bands, the pub, like all these different things, and it just comes into making that budget work and how to do that. So I'm not going to say no, but I'm not going to say, you know, just please rock up sort of thing, but I will let you know on that Camp Out crew as it gets closer. Again, this is all pretty new for us because it was so casual before, whereas we've made it more of a thing now. So this is the first one like this, so just bear with us as we go.
Just bringing people together was easy enough, and then we were learning things from each camp out, and now we've just gone to another level again. So
there's honestly people booking.
It's crazy.
I can't get over it, guys. Like every time we do a camp out and then there's all these people there, it's like, what? it's so unreal to see all of you in the same place.
It is so cool.
Cool. So I feel like that's most of it. Can we live stream some of it? Because they're in Tassie. That's a great idea.
That's actually not a bad idea.
Live stream. That's actually a really good idea. We want to do something like that at the caravan show this year too, we were thinking.
Yeah, definitely. Great idea.
Okay, so pretty much moving on from the camp out then. So that's everything you should need to know there. If you head over to the website, you can do it from your phone or from a computer, wherever it is, you should be able to book. Any questions, send it via email through that contact us, or send it through Instagram or Facebook or any of them. We will get back to you.
Just anywhere, we'll get back to you one way or another.
So the other thing that we want to talk about as well is just like kind of our plans, I guess, for what month are we in? What is it?
It's like a huge train.
Oh, there's a massive train coming past.
It's like seriously the loudest train ever.
I feel like that's really, really loud. Look at the sound volume. Sorry, guys. At least they didn't beep in your lounge room.
Holy moly.
Wow, it just keeps going. It's a massive stock train.
Righto.
So we want to talk about this year. We're in March now, and kind of what's happening between now and, where would it be, September. So June is a really big month for us this year. But before we go there, hang on, what are we doing next?
I was just going to say, we got a couple of months in between there that we're trying to fill. So basically we were on the coast. We were just recently around the Wollongong area. We had a couple of work commitments and bits and pieces over there, and we decided, well, recently, before all that, we wanted to go west originally, and then somehow we ended up on the coast. And now we want to go back out west. So we've got a couple of months before we have to be back in Brisbane. Again, because we got a couple of things in Brisbane that we got to do. So basically we're going to be going very west, very, very west.
That would have become a blooper. You can't even get your words out.
G'day, guys.
Yeah.
No, we're going west. So we're going to be going through places like, we've got Bathurst, we've got Orange, we've got so many different places. So we're going to go as far as we can, and then after that 2 months,
Cunnamulla, Charleville,
Lightning Ridge.
We're kind of going, Lightning
we'll sort of go
Ridge,
in and then sort of come back in
and then
again.
come back out along Queensland side or around that border area. That's kind of the plan.
Yeah, so
that's through Tenterfield, because I think my dad will be there by then.
Yeah, possibly. Yeah. That's sort of our rough plan for the next 2 months. We'll be doing some proper outback, red dirt, awesome sunsets. Like, we've been hanging out to do that for a long time. Like, we haven't done it for so long.
Just a bit of red dirt. Like, I really want to put this caravan through that test as well. And go, hey,
hit some dusty roads, some corrugated roads,
and just see what it's
test
like.
It out.
I feel like we're in it and we've had like little tastes, and we're like, oh, I think it's okay, but is it okay?
Yeah,
I don't really know.
We still haven't pushed it as much as we want.
It's like the loudest train ever.
Real.
Can't they see we're doing a live stream here? Jeez. But yeah, so after we go west then, June, like I was saying, is a really big month for us. So we've got 3 things in June that we'll be doing. One of them is the Let's Go Caravan and Camping Super Show in Brisbane. So that's between, I think it's the 6th and the 12th of June. I didn't write down the dates. It's 6th and 12th, I think it is. So we're doing that, and we're going to be there for the whole time, for the whole week. The kids won't be there, but we will be, because we're going to be at the Zone stand as well. So if you want to know anything about Zones, hopefully we'll be able to help you on that front, or if you want to come and catch up from a YouTube point of view, come and see us.
Yeah, 100%. Come and say hey.
Possibly do a live stream as well, because we'll be there on the Thursday. So
yeah,
it'll be Thursday day, so I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll work it out.
We'll make it work.
But yeah, there for the 5 days. So we got a couple of family looking after the kids.
Yeah.
We'll have a bit of a shindig in the city and stuff like that. So yeah, it should be a bit of fun. We've always wanted to try and do a few more days at a caravan show and show our faces a little bit more. So
It'll be really
it's definitely going to be a good opportunity.
And then, where are we? And then we've got the camp out, of course, which we've been talking about.
Brisbane camp out.
And then finally as well, if you're a zone owner, Zone are doing a zone muster, which is not far down the road from where the camp out's going to be. So
well, it's literally the weekend after.
Yeah.
So we got the caravan show one weekend, then the camp out the weekend after, and then the weekend after that is the muster. So it's going to be a jam-packed 3 weeks.
The one after that, we're going to go hide somewhere in the bush.
Yeah.
Just for a week. Catch up on content. And then in July, we're heading a little north. We're going up towards Mackay and kind of mid-coast. And again, we're going to be doing another camp out when we hit that area.
Yeah.
And we're just on our way up there to go to Cairns, basically, for mid-July to start our Cape York trip. So we're going to Cape York this year for 6 weeks.
So bloody pumped for that.
We've got a group of caravans together, and they're all people that we've met along the road, or we've met at campouts. One of the couples is actually a couple we know from a campout.
Yeah, totally.
And then my dad and his wife, they've actually hit the road full time as well, so they're coming along.
Yeah.
It's a really cool trip. So everything's booked, it's done, it's paid, it's finished, and we're going up there.
It's just a matter of waiting till the time comes, and then
6
we're
weeks.
Sending it up. Like,
and this car is finally ready.
Yeah,
You can do
I
it.
know. Seriously, like if you watch any of our old Cape series, you'll probably see that I said a couple of times, like I want to be able to do more, like gunshot and things like that, because this car, if you don't know, this had 5,000 Ks on it when we left Cairns to go to Cape York. It literally had tyres on it, a roof rack, and that was pretty much it. So we did the whole OTT and all the other stuff and did as much as possible, but
Apart from gunshot.
yeah, obviously gunshot, but there was a few there. I was taking all the chicken tracks, and it was like, it's so frustrating. So to go up there and go all the chicken tracks, I was like, no, I have to come back and I have to do it properly. So no more excuses. The car is 100% ready to go. It's happening. I've said it here. Gunshot's happening. I can't back out. It's happening.
Yeah.
She's second guessing it already.
I'm just having a reality check. I'm like, can we just wait until we look at what it looks like? Because you've now said that on the internet for anyone to keep forever.
That's right.
What if it's like beyond steep that you like tip?
It'll be great content.
No, you just need a snatch strap or something behind you to hold you up.
We'll do what we can.
We will make it work. But I just have this visual of me trying to like figure that out and have the kids next to me, and I'm like, oh my god, he's slipping. It's all good. We'll make it work.
So yeah,
It'll be great
100%
content.
keen for Cape York. That's going to be a massive 6 weeks we're going up there for.
Yeah.
And yeah, sharing it with heaps of other people and to test the bloody zone out too. So that's going to be another great experience to put that through.
I was just going to say too, if you've got any other questions that you want to ask, just pop them in around about now. As I said, we're about 20 seconds behind, so as they come up, we should be able to answer them. I did see up there, Gail said, will we be at the caravan show every day? We will be.
Yes. All 5
from
days.
when it starts. Is it 5 days or
I'm pretty
6
sure it's
days?
5 days. I keep getting told 5 days.
I feel like it's 6 to the 12th or 6 to the 11th. We're going to be there every day. So that's our plan.
Every day. So there's going to be more opportunities to come up and catch up and come say hey and all that sort of stuff. Because last time we only did the Saturday, Sunday. Still amazing and met so many cool people. But yeah, there'll be a few more days extra there for everybody coming through during the week.
Phil, it makes me laugh. Are you counting steps, Chris?
I probably am. I think
With his arm doing this all the time. Do you know...
Excuse me?
I can't get my sleeve down because I've got multiple layers, but we've both got one.
I probably put on about 300 steps in the last 40 minutes.
You know, when we're out in the outback or in the bush and there's flies around, Chris is doing this all day, whereas I'm just casually walking, or I'm holding Jack's hand so my arm isn't moving. He's like, oh, you know, I've like clocked up 15,000 steps today, and we've done the exact same thing, and I'm at like 9,000. I'm like, no, you didn't. That's how many flies you
I think I've done about 2,000 steps just sitting out the front of the caravan, just doing these ones. Bloody flies everywhere.
And he's not even moving. Oh, sorry, it's just really funny. What else have we got in here? And thank you, Manda, for putting all the links in. I appreciate it.
Do you still like Burger Men?
Yes, I do like Burger Men.
Always, forever we'll like Burger Men until they disappear.
Always. And I expect to see a mic at the end of a magazine at the show for a quick interview. And if you haven't seen that episode, they have it on their channel. Grab Life by the Gourlays.
Yes.
Right, how's the scratches on the car, Chris? Oh, you could almost see them from here, eh?
It's
Can you? Oh, can
Well,
you
you-
see
you
the
can-
rear quarter panel?
it looks bloody good there at the moment.
Yeah, it
'cause
really
it
does.
is, but
You can't quite see it. There is no scratches
there is no scratches. Like I've got people coming up to me
on the bits that are PPF'd.
Yeah, I've got people coming up to me all the time wanting to know that. It's probably my number one question at the moment. And seriously, I'm going to have to do another video. I'll do something on the socials and maybe in an episode next week or so. And I'll go into more great detail about it and actually show you some of the scratches that are not on the PPF versus the PPF. It is mind-blowing. It is actually mind-blowing how something can heal itself. When I got told the first time, I was just like,
No.
how the hell can something heal itself with a bit of heat? Like, it just didn't make sense.
Yeah, we were very skeptical, and that's the reason
so
we
skeptical.
didn't get it for so long. It was like, surely getting a detail on the car for $800 is going to do much
Yeah.
more than spending a few grand on getting the PPF. But this would have saved us that $800 time
seriously.
and time and time again.
To spend a bit of extra money, like to do it now before you go on the tracks and do all that sort of stuff,
Yeah.
you will save yourself thousands. Like,
If we get another
cannot
car,
recommend it more.
we're doing it.
Oh, the whole car's getting wrapped next. If we
Like,
go another car,
Headlights,
100%.
windscreen, mirrors, like literally, I want to wrap the whole thing.
Well, fun fact, you can actually put the PPF on the windows of your caravan.
Yeah.
So if you haven't thought of that one, that's something that I want to do, hopefully, if we get back up to Brisbane
Yep.
and get the windows down on the van.
You
Because,
can do it on your windscreen on the car to stop stone chips.
crazy.
It can go on
Multiple
anything.
uses.
It's crazy. Well, anything that's a smooth surface.
Yeah.
What other things have we got in here? There's a lot of people asking where we are because it looks cold. It looks worse because I'm in multiple layers and I sit like this, which makes it look probably worse. But
Well,
it is
seriously,
cold.
just before we started, I had a look at the temp and it said 15 degrees. And by the time we're about to finish this episode, it's going to be 13 degrees.
Yeah.
And the lowest is going to be 9. So it's fresh.
It's very cold.
It's very
the whole
fresh.
van is closed up, but we're kind of we're at a camp that's near like Bathurst area kind of thing. So we're hanging out there, and we're gonna do an episode there, and then through Orange, and then continue on from there. So
Yeah.
yeah.
We're going to be doing a lot of content, sort of towns and outback sort of stuff. There's going to be a lot more just good old Big Oz sort of content. So we're pretty excited because I feel like we've been a bit up in the air the last few episodes, a bit going on here and there and everywhere. So yeah, it's going to be nice to just get back to basics and just film what we always film and have some fun with it.
Will it be okay to get a non-off-road van into the site? So I'm assuming that you're talking about with the camp out. Yes, it should be fine as far
Yeah,
as
you
I
should
know.
have no dramas whatsoever.
Yeah, it's not something where it's going to be a hairy off-road
Yeah,
track to
it's
get there.
nothing hectic or anything like
Thanks for
that.
asking, Richard.
Yeah.
And then what else we got? What did it cost to get the car, Chris? Oh, I think it's like three, four, or three something.
I think it
we
was.
got the pinstripes kit. It's through Slick Ads. So,
Yeah, it's a bush wrap. So bush wrap is the actual PPF,
yeah.
and then
The
Slick
coating.
As is a company that installs it. So they can do a professional install where they can get really up into those tight nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
But you can actually do a DIY kit too. So if you can get it sent out to you, you can put it on yourself. But if you're somewhere near close to a shop like that, I'd be getting the girls go and do it. So
Yeah.
I think it was around that 3.2, 3.5 or something. Don't quote me, but it was about
Two
that.
or three.
I think it was around the 3.
It's on their website. If you go onto
Go and check 'em
the
out.
Slick As website, you can actually just click in there
Yeah.
and say, pricing or quoting, and then it shows you exactly what they do. A pinstripe, and then it was like a premium or an ultimate pack or something. But we just did the pinstripe just to start with to see how that would
It's
go.
just
so.
the 2 quarter panels and
Yeah.
the door. So
Where are we? Any other questions? Hey guys, any issues getting a tour drive and on-road van into Gucci? Not at all.
no, she'd have
It'll
no
be
dramas.
good. How's the nails?
Anyone that was at the camp out, we just knows, they'll be like,
Um,
"What the hell have you done to your toes?" But I was in team with Barge from Salute Australia, so yeah, we were rocking the orange toes the whole We Jasper camp out.
I keep seeing these things about custard tarts, but I think I missed the bulk of the conversation, so I don't understand the joke. Oh, no, that's your wobble wobble thing.
Oh, the custard tart.
Right,
Oh,
we'll talk about that.
We'll talk about that at some
Right.
other time.
This is just things that have happened at the camp out. They had this group of boys that all stayed up late. There was all these different nicknames between them and jokes.
Hello,
and
Uncle
things,
Dad.
and
It's good to see you, mate.
Uncle Dad, lemon chicken. I
Lemon
can't even remember. The
chicken,
Big Oz
wasted
confessions came from
days.
that. Wasted days.
Oh, mate,
Yeah.
it's hilarious.
Motley Crue.
Motley Crue. Yeah, Motley Crue.
But yeah, All right. Well, I feel like most Sean, I have tears. Oh God. Yeah, because I only just remembered what it meant. But okay.
Wobble, wobble.
So I don't think there's too many other questions in here at the moment. So I mean, unless you have any other things you want to ask, we'll probably stay on for another
How's the
10, 15.
how's the massive cucumber, Sean?
So actually, on the cucumber story, we had in Big Billy. We had, if you haven't seen the Camp Out episode from Billy Grace, you'll need to watch that and you'll understand.
Yeah.
But we had a lot of messages come through, and I had a lot of comments basically saying, what happened to the cucumber?
Everybody wants to know the backstory to what happened.
Yeah, so
like the poor cucumber was such a star.
He went into the fridge so he could chill out because he'd had a big morning. And then I think it was about a day after the Camp Out had finished, he had moved into our normal kitchen fridge, and there was half of him that was still okay. It was still edible. The other half had gone a bit wrinkly because I've been hanging on to it all day. So the good half went into a salad, and the other half he had to go in the bin. So Big Billy didn't live very long, but he had a good life in the time that he was around.
He was in the spotlight for some time, and he did a good job.
Yeah,
he did an outstanding job.
Yeah. Yeah.
We'll have to pick a different vegetable for the next one.
If you need any more cucumbers, I'll see if my neighbour will have some ready by then. So we have a new microphone.
Oh, jeez.
Are you guys going to do an update like this one for the Mackay Camp Out? I think we will. It's kind of cool to do a bit of a live like this, and then you guys can ask a few extra questions and things. And I miss doing lives.
Yeah, it's been a bloody long time. We were just saying before, like, it's been a long time, but it's just fun. It's nice just to have a bit of a banter and talk to you guys and just be real in real time. It's cool. So I don't know. Do you want to make that a thing? We'll make that a thing.
Yeah, before the camp outs, we'll kind of release the details and do a live. And
yeah,
I don't want it to take over. If we end up doing one every, couple of months, I don't want it to take over the weekly episode all the time. We might do it as a separate one on a Tuesday or something.
Yeah, we might do a early week.
We'll give you notice if that's the case.
Yeah, I reckon that's a good idea.
There's been a couple of people in here saying family tickets for a bigger family. I hadn't really thought it through.
It's not a bad idea.
In all honesty, I don't really have an answer right this second, if I'm honest. Maybe
it's a little bit hard now that everything's up, but
the thing is,
I think that's a good idea going forward.
It is, and the only reason that it's not there is, like I said, I've just worked it out that this is our budget, this is what we're spending, divide that by 100 adults, divided by 3 nights, what does the cost come out at, and just figured out kind of what we're spending. Again, so that's where the prices come from, and that's why the kids are only $10. Like, there's quite a lot of things for the kids to do.
Yeah.
But I didn't want the kids to be this crazy price, because I know what it's like for us as a family to try and go and stay somewhere, and like, especially now that Jack's no longer an infant, it's like, God, they want $15 for him, and it's only for staying in a self-contained
everybody
caravan.
knows how frustrating it can be to go to a caravan park and you got like 3 kids. It's just like.
So I don't know. I'm not sure. Again.
Well. I'd say probably not this time, but going forward, I think that'll definitely be something that we can put in, because I reckon that's a great idea.
It's a great idea. It's just hard now that it's in place and people are already booking, because there's already been people booking. So that's the only issue.
Sorry, but 100%, I think going forward, that'll be a great idea.
The only other thing too is being so close to Brisbane. Honestly, the amount of people that want to come, it's crazy. And I mean, it was just a matter of let's get it out there and let's make sure that they're available for people to buy, but definitely going forward.
Yeah, totally. Yeah.
I guess it's no different going to a theme park. It's almost like an event now. Again, we're learning.
That's what I mean. It's our first time doing this style now. Like, there's so many more things to consider and do and improve and make better.
Can you hear the cogs going?
Yeah.
Because I feel like I can hear them.
Every camp out, we're learning more and more and more.
Has Jack finished poking the box? Yes, he has.
I don't think there's any box left to poke.
Oh, seriously. That made me laugh so much. I was like, I have to put this in. I can't not.
That'll be a video you can look back on and just
sorry if
laugh.
any of your kids have picked up his language. But it was hilarious.
Oh, it's too good not to share.
Are you guys going to stay with the V8 Nissan Patrol when they change to a V6 next year? Well, I don't know, Trent. It's all speculation at the moment.
There is a lot of speculation. I don't know. There's talks about this Nissan Warrior.
Yeah. But one's a not Pathfinder. Is it Pathfinder?
Oh, the Navara.
Navara, and one's a patrol. So.
Yeah. So from what I've heard, which is basically nothing, it's probably what everyone else has heard on the forums and that. None of it's probably true, but from what I heard, it's just a beefed up version of the V8 that already is. So it's still the same car, just with a heap of other mods. I don't know how true that is or what it is, but
yeah, you look online though and there's heaps of articles about it and people that have done mock-ups of the car, but Nissan themselves haven't actually released anything yet.
They got nothing released. So nobody knows. Really, nobody knows.
What will it be, you know?
Yeah.
When we know what it is, then we'll give you more information.
In saying that, to answer the question, I would say yes.
You would go V6?
Yeah, well, if I look at the 300s and where they've gone and how they sort of are performing, we've travelled with a couple now, or we've heard about how they've been and how they perform. For a V6, not bad, I guess. Not the price tag, obviously, but for what they do, for a smaller engine, I guess it still does the job. It's a little less fuel. There's a few positives there, so as much as I love the V8, I'd keep the V8 all day, every day, obviously. But if we had to, I'd go down the path of yes. Yeah, totally.
So there's a couple of questions here, again, camp out related. So have we had any thoughts about what months we may do a camp out in South Australia or Victoria? That's a long way away still.
No idea.
We've got
idea. Because we got our travelling in between as well.
Well, we're doing Cape York. We'll be back in Cairns to do Cairns one in September. So the reason we know that date at the moment is because we know we're doing Cape York and we know we're going to be there in September. And then we've got
rough ideas
really
of
loose
maybe going inland and then down the centre.
Because we haven't done that yet.
We don't. We honestly couldn't even tell you. We don't plan things like 2 days from now.
Yeah.
Most
but I'd
of the
like
time.
to do I think it's the Savannah Way, the one that goes up to Georgetown on the top of Queensland and that. So I'd like to go and do that track as well.
Yeah, we've got a few things that we haven't done that we'd like to go and do.
It'll take us a little bit of time.
Yeah.
But I'd say by the time September's coming around and we're starting to make those trips, we will have a better idea of, how long we want to take to do certain things and probably start booking them around about then. So at this stage, there probably won't be much until after mid-year for when we tell you what's coming next, unless...
Well, at least after September there may be something, because after we do Cape, we'll have a much better understanding of which way we're going to go, because we'll be talking to people,
happening.
Talking about directions, where to go, seasons, time of the year, so...
There's a lot happening in the next 6 months.
Oh, so much.
Yeah, there's a lot happening.
Yeah, it's crazy.
There was another question that was right underneath there that I saw. Is there a band in Brisbane? I missed this. Yes, there will be. There's going to be 2 of them.
2, yeah. We got one Friday and one Saturday.
Yeah. So we've tried to go with locals. One of them, she actually plays, she and they actually play at, what's it called? The Bowls Pub.
Your Mates Bowls Club,
so keep it kind of in the family, and if they're playing there and they're choosing them, then they must be good music because they do good beer.
Yeah.
Well, in your eyes. Not in mine, but yours.
In my eyes.
Yeah. And then the other person we actually heard previously when we stayed at Hangaroo, so we've already heard her and know what she's like. So we're like, yep, we want this chick to come along.
Yeah.
What else have we got here? Just make sure. Should I bring the horn? Oh, you're talking about like the...
Oh.
I can't remember if it was a trombone or a...
I had to think about that for a second.
I know that you do the brass instruments and that.
Oh.
Why not?
Yeah, totally.
That'd be cool.
Why not?
That'd be really cool.
Hey, you might be able to join in with the band that's playing that day.
That's how the pool table came about, is that Andy and Charlie decided to come along, and they've got a pool table and said, can we set it up? And I'm like, yes, of course you can. Like,
It's a social thing. Yeah. Brings people over. They can have something to do.
It's a good conversation starter.
Yeah, totally. Well, hey, if there's more of you out there that play instruments, bring them along. You might be able to get together and do a bit of a collaboration. Who knows?
Do we have a set number limit for the camp out? We do. It's going to be 100 adults plus kids. I'm looking for question marks as I scan through at the end of the sentence, but how far is the camp out from a brewery?
A brewery?
How far is it? I don't know how far the closest brewery is, but I know the pub is only about 15 minutes away. Yeah,
the pub's literally just down the road. It's actually a really cool setup. It's got a nice outdoor area. It's obviously big enough to fit all of us in there for the day.
1 hour to go to your mates.
Oh, is it really? Why didn't I even look at that? I didn't even think to look at that. 1 hour? Well, we might be able to do something some way. I don't know.
Maybe that might be one of the adjustments that happens.
It could be an adjustment. Who knows?
What's the time?
If people want to hang on, we might go and do a bit of a shindig at your
A
mates.
day trip. Yeah,
Jeez,
maybe.
how cool would that be?
But it's a matter of fitting that in as well.
Yeah.
Because you don't want to do so much either that people are like, oh my God, like we haven't stopped. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah,
nice to have some
people
downtime.
want to sit around and relax and socialise too. So
Like the Saturday, we've tried to make a day where people don't need to go out and there's a lot going on actually at the campsite. So it'll be a real chill day.
yeah,
You know, people can have a drink if they want because they don't have to go anywhere that day and just everything's there. Tent building for us to win again. Yeah, we're going to do the tent buildings. That's an ongoing thing. You would have seen that in the camp out episode if you weren't
smash
there.
it, guys.
Yeah.
We'll see if you can keep your title. 2 minutes.
Are we going anywhere near Rockhampton? Would love to catch up. Lisa, possibly. Again, when we go up the coast, it's going to be a pretty quick run because we've got so much in June and then mid-July we start doing the Cape trip. So we've got to get from Brisbane to Cairns in 2 weeks with a camp out in the middle. So it's going to be pretty hectic.
Is this a pineapple party?
No, it is not.
It's not. It's definitely not upside down pineapples anyway.
Yeah, no. The rap slap.
Yes.
I need a reason to slap my husband from Kirsty.
Seriously, after that episode went out and everyone, so many people commented about that rap slap. Like, it was probably the highlight, situation or like the game that we played that everyone was like, I want to be a part of this. This is hilarious. This is like the best thing ever. So I think maybe going forward, after everything that came from that, it might be one of those things that just stays. So tent building is definitely going to be one of those things that stays.
That coconut kiss thing.
Coconut kiss is pretty funny.
It's so funny.
It is good. You have a good laugh.
If you hadn't seen us
slaps.
do it, that was in the camp out group page. A few people shared a video, and
Yeah.
I hadn't even seen us do it. It looks so funny. Like I look like I'm trying to like dance or something.
Yeah, it was like
Just,
dirty dancing up and down each other.
Yeah. Oh God. But anyway.
Oh, funny.
All right. I feel like that's about most of it. Will we take the family to the tip of Australia? Definitely, Paul.
Oh, 100%.
100%.
Yeah, we're taking the whole setup right to the top. We did it with the old van, so there's even
We're going
more
with this
reason.
one.
Even more reason to go out with a new setup.
It's
There's
on
no
airbags
excuse.
and supposed to be dust free.
Yeah.
So I want to test that theory.
I'm so looking forward to. I know the car can do it. I know the van should be able to do it, but we don't know because we've never done it. So I'm so keen to put this through its limits and see what it can actually do. Like
With an honest review.
100%. Yeah. Oh, totally. It's
gonna be cool.
I'll be pushing the limits. So let's see how we go.
All right. I feel like we're nearly towards the end.
Nutbush City limits.
There's a lot of conversation. I feel like there's a lot of people here that came to the last camp out on chat tonight, which is really cool. But bush karaoke. No.
Really?
I can't do it.
I don't know if that's a good idea or not.
Yeah.
that could go 2 different ways right there. That's,
I think I'd prefer to maybe pay a singer.
Yeah, well, that's what we're doing. And I think we might stick to that. You can only imagine on a Saturday, beers are flowing, everyone's happy, and then there's just up on the stage.
It could go either way.
Yeah.
But anyway, is your forehead burnt, Chris?
Is it burnt? I don't know. It might be the extreme floodlighting going on.
Honestly, check the story and
very
have a look.
shiny.
You'll see how we've set everything up. They're probably going flat. They've been on so long, so they're not normally on that long.
I'm surprised they're going as hard as they are. They've just done a bloody great job.
Yeah,
this is
funny.
good. It's nice to know that we can do this just about anywhere we need to be.
Can you tell me, just one thing before we go as well, how did everything go between seeing us on this camera to going to the web page and our audio? Is our mouth in sync? And how's the volume?
Yeah, give us a bit of feedback. I'm curious. Yeah,
if you can
good
pop
idea.
a few of those things in the comments, because that was the thing I was most nervous about, is that we were going to be talking to you and the voice is going to be like 30 seconds behind.
It's
or
like
just
those
nothing
SBS
would
shows
work.
where it's got subtitles in there.
Yeah.
Like 5 seconds behind.
This is a streaming program that I downloaded about 1 o'clock this afternoon, and then I crash coursed, YouTube lessoned until I got it right, and private streamed to myself to make sure it was right. So I'd love to hear about that side
this
of
is
things.
really simple for us, but it's high quality and it
Is the picture
works.
better? That's another one. Is the picture any better? Because I know with the like action cameras, you end up with that really yucky pixely
it's
look.
not the greatest. Yeah, it's nice to
audio
have a
is
good camera.
perfect. All goods. All good.
It's coming up
Everything's
clear.
good. Perfect. Audio, video is spot on. Looks fine. Perfect. Was great. Volume, sync.
Sweet.
Okay, well that's really good. That
That's
makes me
awesome.
happy.
So this is pretty much going to be us going forward for any other lives in the future, I think.
That's so
I
cool.
like this.
And
Awesome.
I was really happy that I could show you the website the way I did too, because I think that's half the issue. Sometimes, like, if you just go to the website and do these things, you'll find this thing, and sometimes to be able to physically see it, you're like, oh yeah, there it is. So
it's awesome.
Sweet.
I'm curious to jump on the website after this and see how many is sold.
Yeah, I'm really curious.
Because there's quite a few coming through.
Can we go on and have a look?
I don't know, can we?
Yeah, give me a second. I'll go and have a nosy and I'll see if I can tell you what's going on at the moment. Dun, dun, dun. You ready? Just make sure. Oh no, I'm not sharing.
Not sharing? So we're still
hang
here.
on.
We're still here talking.
Yeah, you can still see us just staring at the computer.
Oh god.
All products. Hang on. Oh wow.
How many?
31 left.
31 left.
31's left.
Holy moly. There you go, guys. 31 tickets left on the first run. Still available.
That's with the adult tickets.
That's adult tickets.
We haven't released all of them yet, but
we will have a second run. We will have
a lot of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, wow.
We will. That's really cool. How cool is that?
That's full on.
There you go.
Thank you so much.
It goes to show a bit of how this works too.
What?
Wow.
It just blows me away, you guys. Like, you just...
That's crazy.
Yeah, and at this stage, we've got 4 infants coming. And... where are we? About 22 kids. So...
Sweet. How cool's that?
How cool's that?
Awesome.
Just like that. Yeah. Honestly, when you're all there with us and we're all hanging out together and stuff, it's just like...
It is the best thing. It's
the weirdest thing to have an audience with you and they're no longer like a chat board in a sense, you know,
yeah.
But it's the coolest thing too because we actually get to know you. I'm just trying to get my chat back up because I made it go away.
The thing I'm enjoying after these last couple of campouts is we've got people that have been to other campouts. So we've seen them, we've caught up with them, and then 9 times out of 10 we've become good friends, and then it's like, hey, you come to the next campout and you've already got, you know, that connection with those people and that group. And then there's like the last one we had 4 people that came to the Paradise Valley that met each other there, and then they organised to catch up and come together to the Wee Jasper one.
Yeah.
So they all had their little huddle and
they're saving spots for each other's caravans and
like that is what I love. That's what I love seeing, and that's what this is all about, is getting out of your comfort zone, meeting new people, making connections and friendships, and just enjoying it, because far out, that's what to me is caravanning. Yeah, getting out there and just meeting new people.
Well, that is caravanning, and I feel like YouTube sometimes puts a separator in there, you know, like if we're showing you locations and we're showing you camps and we're doing all these great things, but not actually doing it with you, it's like
a loss of connection there. It's just a TV show that you just watch, but you can't connect with the people.
To some extent, because yes, it's our work and yes, it makes us an income, but in saying that, we're still a traveling family and we still want to meet people and you know, enjoy ourselves and do that side of things as well. You know, we've got to schedule work and recording, but also do that social time, and the camp out's a great way to do it because 100%. We're just building this community. And now I see you all commenting on the Camp Out Crew page, or, you know, I actually see you when you turn up to an event, and I'm like, no way, these guys are here, you know, and how's things, what's happened, you know, and the other thing as well, like the Camp Out Crew Facebook page, a few people that have actually been to more than one camp out have been commenting a while. Like at the moment, I've seen Paul in the chat. He's in the chat. He's a moderator on YouTube, but I've also now made him a moderator on the Facebook page because he's been around for so long and we've met him in person, and it's like, cool, do you want to be a part of this with us? And we're building a community. Like, it is really cool. Really cool. Word vomiting because I'm just excited. Oh, it is. It's just so cool. This is like the whole reason this even started. So it's because of you guys. It's so cool. All right. Well, I feel like I can't see too many other questions in there at the moment. I reckon, will the cucumber need his own ticket? He can come as an infant. He can have a free ticket. He doesn't do much. He doesn't eat much at lunch, you know. No, he's pretty low maintenance. What's that quote? You say, like, he's chilled as a cucumber or whatever? Yeah, chilled as a cucumber. Yeah, he's pretty chilled out. So especially when he's in the fridge, hardening up, he's good. Oh, God. All right. We're going to call it. Thank you for being here. Thank you for being a part of this. Thank you for the chat. Thank you just for being awesome. Oh, any discounts to the Brisbane Caravan Show, guys? I wish. I don't know. If I find out any, we'll let you know. Yeah, if anything comes of it, I'm sure we'll throw it up on socials or anything like that. So
yeah, just keep your eyes peeled. If something comes up, we'll let you know.
Yep.
But yeah, I guess we'll just wrap it up there.
There's all these thank yous coming in and
Yeah,
stuff.
it's massive.
Really
yeah.
cool. Thank you guys.
Yeah, appreciate the support as usual, guys, and I just absolutely love this community that we're creating, and it's just getting bigger and bigger, and these camp outs has just made that 10 times better. So
Yeah.
thank you again, and cannot wait to see you guys at the next camp out, and next Thursday on the bloody tube.
Oh yeah, one last thing. Next Thursday, we're back to travel episodes.
Yes.
I've got 2 up my sleeve, so I need to start putting them out, otherwise I'm going to fall behind, and I refuse to fall behind again. So next week's
We're back
travel.
to normal.
Yeah.
We're back to Big Oz.
I can't remember
traveling.
what it is. Oh, Chris sees a wombat.
Hey, I did.
Yeah.
He was big.
Yeah.
Righto, guys. We'll wrap it up there. Thank you very much, and yeah, we'll see you again soon.
See you.